There were over 375 collisions in the city of Austin alone in 2011, the majority of which ending in injury, but in some sad cases, death. Hello, I am Adrian, an avid cyclist and advocate for the Austin Yellow Bike Project. I'll be talking to you a little bit about the vision for the Yellow Bike Project, as well as how you can volunteer as an individual, how you can help make this city safer for cyclists. The Austin Yellow Bike Project is a nonprofit that advocates for the entirety of the city of Austin to become a safer and friendlier environment to bicyclists, where the bicycle is a viable alternative to the motor-powered modes that we use in today's standards. And they aim to do this by increasing the number of bicyclists. The more aware drivers are of bicyclists, the safer bicyclists are when they ride. And it's shown that when driver awareness is directly tied to the number of bicyclists that is on the roadway. Secondly, we have improving the network connectivity, which if only certain routes are safe for people, then you're more often going to take a car versus a bike. So thirdly, we have maintaining safe bike lanes, which involves removing debris and sustaining smooth surfaces for all bike lanes. It's a very important part of the maintaining and all that. Bicycles are typically used on the sides of the streets where people have like trash cans and debris collects there and people park there as well, which tends to be not conducive to cycling. Fourthly, you have promoting education, which promotes that education for both drivers and cyclists so they can coexist peacefully, as well as this Austin Yellow Bike promotes maintenance and repair as well. As for the volunteering side of things, with the Austin Yellow Bike Project, it's extremely simple. Much like our fellow nonprofit Bike Austin, it's a very streamlined process, so it's extremely easy, but they require you that you email if you want to volunteer. Here at the Austin Yellow Bike Project, it makes it even simpler, where they have the notion of coming when you have the time to spare. It makes it far easier for families to put into their schedules, and if you're a college student, it makes it far simpler when you can just come by whenever, as I did. Now, if you look at the handout, they have what's referred to as open shop, which are the times that you can just come by, or you can alternatively fix your own bike using their facilities. As part of the philosophy of the organization, if you don't know how to fix a bike or maintain it, they can teach you how to do that. If you come by one time, like when I went there, a great guy named Les, the shop coordinator, he taught me how to take an entire bicycle wheel and dismantle it, clean it, fix it, and then put it all back together to be used on another bike. He's quite a knowledgeable man. Then you have the volunteer shop, which is solely dedicated to Thursday evenings for people who come out and just help. The tasks that you do range from sorting parts or cleaning the shop or fixing adult and child bicycles. They welcome donations of all kinds, time, tools, parts. If you have any old bicycles, they warmly welcome that, or if you have parts for bikes, then they welcome any tools that you have to fix them as well. While I was working there, they have this interesting program called Earn a Bike, which is on the top of the handout. It's an amazing program that by simply giving a day's worth of time, 24 hours, over the course of 3 months or shorter if you desire, and taking some, basic like education about repairs and maintenance, simple learning stuff about bikes. They reward you with a bike of your own that you can take home. But as an individual and a voter in Austin, you can make a difference in this city with the safety of cyclists by going to the link at the bottom of the handout, which leads you to an email form directed at the members of the Austin City Council. Change is possible, but only if we speak up. So in conclusion, I talked some about the vision that the Austin Yellow Bike Project has and how they advocate a safer environment for cyclists through education, maintaining safe bike lanes, improving routes, and increasing the number of cyclists. And then how easy it is for you to volunteer with the Austin Yellow Bike Project with this come by whenever you want schedule, and a very college-friendly schedule. Then the Earn a Bike program, which if you're strapped for cash, it's a great way to get a bike. And then how you as an individual can help make the city safer for cyclists. So thank you for your time, and is there any questions?